Folks, you know what time it is. It's time to read another issue of Nintendo Power. I look forward to this every 2 weeks, but not more than that because streaming is kind of exhausting. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Volume 64, which is definitely not an issue that I picked an hour ago completely randomly because I realized I gotta stream today. I picked this because Mortal Kombat 11 just came out the other day. And I mean, we've got Mortal Kombat II here on the cover, which is definitely the exact same game, so we're going to read about it here today. We also are going to be taking a look at Killer Instinct, which is a 6-page exclusive, and those are the only two things mentioned here on the cover. So I guess they're going to be the only two games in the issue. Now, as always, when you first open it up, we get the ad for, hey, you should buy some more Nintendo Power, by this time saying, Nintendo Power is packed with killer tips. Explaining body piercing to parents isn't one of them. Haha, get it. 'Cause this is the 90s, and ads didn't make sense back in those days. Unless you've got parents who are roadies for a hardcore band, a little trip to the tattoo shop means a lot of trouble. Ah, we jest. Now, getting in the table of contents, we actually do have quite a few decent-looking games here. We got Mortal Kombat 2, we've got Super Bomberman 2, we've got Pocky and Rocky 2. I've only ever played the first Pocky and Rocky, so I'm interested in taking a quick look at that. More sports game. Blackthorn, which is a game I'm weirdly into, even though I've only played it like a couple of times and not for very long. Aerobiz Supersonic, Vortex, Cheyenne's Revenge, Tasmania in Christmas Island Capers, The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which might be the beat-em-up game? I'm not sure. Our special features are the making of Donkey Kong Country, behind the scenes, so the hottest new game around. We might take a look at that. Secret of Mana, which is something that I think is going to interest a lot of people, even though it is not a game that I've put a particular amount of time into. And an exclusive look at Killer Instinct on the Ultra 64. Did Killer Instinct? I think Killer Instinct came out on the 64. It definitely came out on the Super Nintendo. And then our usual features: Classified Information, Counselor's Corner, Player's Pulse, which is everyone's favorite section, which we're going to look at right now. Let's get zoomed in. Oz is a perfect image for today's stream, which I'll get into later. I loved your quick plays on Star Tropics and Crystallis. They were a big help. I would like to see more quick plays on such games such as The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, and Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo. These would really help. Thank you for your time and energy. I don't know what a quick play is. That's probably a feature I just skipped over by jumping ahead like 24 issues. Around my birthday, I received your Super Metroid subscription offer. I didn't have the money at the time, so I set it aside. I opened it. I opened the next letter. It was a birthday card with $30 in it. I decided right away to renew my subscription. I'll be a member very soon. Thanks for picking the right time. I purchased Super Metroid a week before I completed it. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. For some reason, my brain interpreted that as I beat the game a week before I bought it, and I was really confused. I purchased Super Metroid a week before I completed. That's just a weird way to phrase a sentence. I must say it was a most excellent game. Once I started playing it, I couldn't stop. In fact, after I beat it, I started playing it again to get a better ending. By far, Super Metroid is the best game I have ever played on the Super Nintendo system. I've had the Super Nintendo basically since it was released, and I'm totally pleased with it. I used to have a Genesis, but it just didn't do it for me. The only use I had for the Genesis was to sell it to get money to buy the Super Nintendo. Hell yeah, Daryl. That's the kind of attitude we like to see here in our Nintendo Power streams. I'm going to turn down my mic just a little bit. Looks like it's coming through a bit loud. I am a hardcore game player, and the longest it usually takes me to beat a game is a week. The quickest, a day. I totally hate the concept of a game genie. I think cheating is not the answer to finishing a game. This guy grew up to be that idiot who made the bad tweet about you cheated yourself and became the main character of Twitter for a day. Let's look at this good envelope art before we get up to that good image. This is a fantastic Sigma. Two great Samus. Well, actually, okay, hold on. This is a good Samus until I saw her arm cannon goes, and then takes a hard 45-degree turn down, which I don't think is how it works, but we'll live with it. Mario and Luigi is Beavis and Butthead. Clay Fighter, everyone's favorite fighting game. I can't tell what this is supposed to be. I mean, it's clearly some kind of dragon, but like I'm not sure like what property that's supposed to be emblematic of. It's a good drawing though. Ooh, if you're in the mood to write, we're in the mood to read. We're looking for your comments regarding the exciting future of video gaming. How do you think the Nintendo Ultra 64 will fare in the next generation of video games? Probably pretty okay. People have some opinions of it now these days. Now, okay, hold on. Last September, my brother turned 9. He got a Game Boy for his birthday, so he wanted a Game Boy cake. My mom made him the cake. Could you put it in Nintendo Power? Here it is. That's actually a pretty good looking cake. I am excited to see this brick of a Game Boy, because actually a couple weeks ago, it was the anniversary of the Game Boy launch. It's 30 years old now, which I think is fantastic. And like, I just spent all morning watching videos about the Game Boy, honestly. It just got me in a real Game Boy mood. So I hope we see some good Game Boy games here in this issue, because I would love to play some more. If you follow me on Twitter, you see like once a week or so I just start posting some random videos about weird Game Boy games. It's really good. Alright. Let's see what this contest was about. Things couldn't have been better for Adam Rohde. Not only was he selected as the grand prize winner from our Players Poll contest of Volume 56, he was the winner of arguably the best contest Nintendo Power has ever staged. Adam and his parents, Dan and Sandy, flew to San Diego all the way from Toronto, South Dakota. That is a whiplash of a sentence. Like, all the way to San Diego from Toronto, South Dakota. And then made their way across the Mexican border and into Ensenada, where the race started. The morning before the race, the Roadies had breakfast with Ivan, and later that day, Ivan took Adam for a wild ride as he pre-ran part of the course. Having played Ivan's video game Super Off-Road The Baja, Adam said he wanted to shout "Arriba, Arriba" every time they got some air. On race day, Adam and his parents hopped in a Toyota 4Runner and raced from pit to pit on the Baja backroads to see the action when Ivan stopped for fuel and repairs. They followed Ivan's status by radio, listening to transmissions between driver, chase helicopter, and pits, as he fought his way from last place starting position to first. And best of all, they were standing at the finish line screaming when Ivan took the checkered flag. I don't know who Ivan Stewart is. Is some kind of rally racer, I suppose. Either way, that'd be a cool little trip to ride in a race car. Adam got to wave the green flag to start Ivan off on his 500-mile trek. You go, Adam. Good on ya, winning a contest for Nintendo Power. Alright, now, we all know what we came here for. Mortal Kombat 11, sort of. If you space out these two eyes and then you read the eyes as the one, it's the new game that just came out. You weak, pathetic fool. Oh man, we got the Babalities. To go for a Babality move, there can be no punches thrown in the final round of the match. Oh, let me turn down this music a little bit. I really wish this radio station had some kind of audio balancing. Instead of ripping off body parts or gouging spleens or something really cool like that, your opponent turns into a diaper-wearing baby. Friendship. To make the friendship move occur, like the requirement for Babality moves, no punches can be thrown in the final round of your match. However, unlike fatalities, friendship moves are recommended for the weak of heart. It's weird that they start off with, like, it's Mortal Kombat 2. Here's the Babalities and friendships, which are, like, not really, like, people talk about them in the sense that, hey, did those ever come back? No? Okay. I really want to see just like some good art from, yeah, here, yeah, like this really good Shao Kahn. the fold is not doing him any favors. But and again, here's some more babalities and friendships. Weird. Oh yeah, you're okay. You're right. 9 did have babalities. I apologize. I didn't play much 9. Major Jackson Briggs is the name. He's on a mission. Jax uses a professional wrestling style of fighting, whereas almost all the other fighters employ martial arts techniques. Did they talk about a different character up here? Nope. Alright, so the most notable character in Mortal Kombat lore, Jax. Put him front and center. He is the most important. First on the list. The clapper is a good move, though. Kung Lao, hat throw, teleports. Kung Lao is the one with the dive kick, right? Where's that, I forget. I am showing some real Mortal Kombat shame in the sense that I worked on a Mortal Kombat game for several months, and I forget half the names. Who's the martial arts boy? Not Fei Long, because that's Street Fighter. Liu Kang. There it is. It answered it for me. Thank you. I should have just scrolled down, and then I wouldn't have looked like a fool. Dragon Snack is a fantastic name for a fatality. Down toward, away. High kick. Liu Kang gets a case of the munchies and decides that his rival looks fairly edible. Down toward, away, high kick. I should try to do a fatality when I play Mortal Kombat 2 here in a couple of minutes. Oh yeah, this is a really good Sub-Zero. Fantastic. Nobody cares about Baraka. Beautiful, graceful, beguiling, and strong, but most of all deadly. Mileena is one of Shao Kahn's personal assassins. Shao Kahn suspects Mileena's twin sister Kitana of traitorous behavior. Oh no. It's quite frankly how disgusting, how dressed up Mileena and Kitana are in this game. It's those SJWs at it again. Who's down here? Oh, Johnny Cage. Just relegated to the bottom of the page, like he probably should. Hollywood hero Johnny Cage disappeared from the set of his latest movie only to show up at the Outworld tournament. He's there to help his former friend Liu Kang save the world. What's his fatality? Torso ripoff. Oh, he's got 2. What? Oh no, that's just a move. Fatality. Okay, here we go. Heads up. And torso ripoff. Toward, down, up. You don't have to press a punch or kick button to take the head. Okay, let's try to do that one. Forward, down, up. That should be easy to remember. Johnny Cage fatality. Oh no! Reptile, are you okay? Your eyes don't look so hot. Donna Reptile. I like how Reptile became more lizardy in future appearances. Like, I mean, these early Mortal Kombats, it's just a lot of palette swaps. It's like, oh, we got to expand the character roster. Just change color. That's fine. But, like, they actually, like, start to lean into it and, like, start to flesh out the characters as the series goes on, which I think is a really nice touch. Oh, yeah, this is how you spell Raiden. For sure. Master of Shock Therapy, Raiden. Tensions are basically good. After warning the other Earthrealm competitions about Shao Kahn and his plans, he enters the Outworld tournament in hopes of putting the masked beast in his place. And the really good Scorpion from the cover of the page. Shang Tsung. Toasty bonus, my favorite Mortal Kombat character. Toasty Dan Forden yells this out when he appears in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. While fighting in the portal, press up and start at the same time. When you see him, go back to Goro's lair. Scorpion and Sub-Zero. It's both just, not popular. Just squeeze them. They only need, like, the bottom of the page. Alright, so let's take a quick look at Mortal Kombat 2. If I can remember which emulator is which. I mean, which console is currently hooked up to the TV. That's a good little animation. I dig it. Okay, I guess it was waiting for I was just seeing if it was like gonna go at all. We gotta look at the options. We gotta see if there's a sound test. There is not. That is a huge disappointment. Oh, okay. Apparently start returns you to the main menu. High kick, low kick, high punch, low punch. Easy. Easy every time. Alright, y'all are about to see how awful I am at Mortal Kombat. Why would I play as any other character? Sub-Zero is generally my go-to. That's also a lie. Ermac is my go-to, but Ermac is not in any game for some time. Oh wow. The input delay on this is excessive. Oh my, alright, I forgot what the block button was. Block is a button and not hold back on the D-pad. Because Mortal Kombat is a wild series. Come here! Oh my god, I am so bad at Mortal... I'm gonna be real with y'all folks. I hate the feel of Mortal Kombat. I think it feels like garbage. Fatality. And I'm no good at it. I love Mortal Kombat, the aesthetic of the video game. I'm gonna keep going until I get that Johnny Cage fatality. So it could take a while, and I apologize. But the actual game feel of this game feels like trash. Fight. Come here! Superb. Oh my god. Superb. This is so bad. Round 2. Low punt. Alright, hold on. I don't know how. I mean, I could do that. That's probably not quite what we're looking for. There we go. Johnny Cage. Oh god, hold on. What was Johnny Cage's fatality? It was forward, down, up, I think. Round 3. We got this. Superb. Fucking swear to God, I'm trying to throw you. Oh my god. At least we got the toasty. I swear to God I input the fucking fatality. Round 1. Fight. Oh, this feels like this feels like hot garbage. I can't do it. This sucks so bad. I love it, but also it's so bad to actually play. She just keeps grabbing me, and there's nothing I can do about it. This is so bad. Oh man. Maybe I just wasn't close enough. I'll try one more time just to see if I can get that fatality. Because I mean, it's not a Mortal Kombat game without a fatality. No, I don't want to start with Melina. Are you joking? I'm gonna lose. Do I have to restart the game in order to get back to the start of this? This is... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Reset. I'm gonna go fight Scorpion again. Melina is too powerful for me. I just want to see a fatality. Why is this so much to ask for? Oh no, it's Jax. He's gonna wrestle me to death. Fight. Since when could Jax shoot lasers? I mean, I guess since at least this video game. I don't think he was even in the first one. This feels like fucking garbage! Oh my god! Ah! If you're sitting out there thinking, surely Mortal Kombat hasn't aged as bad as Cowbox seems to think it has, you should actually physically sit down and play a Mortal Kombat game. This feels like total trash. This is so awful.
Round 3, fight.
Oh, I remember that move. That was in 10. Alright, here we go. There we go. Yeah! Get a load of that, Mom! Oh no, now the ESRB exists. Fuck! Okay, that's it for Mortal Kombat for me. I think I've proven how terrible I am at this. Oh no. One second. Alright. So, where were we? Next up was... Sorry, I had scrolled back while this is off screen to make sure I had put in the fatality correctly. I did, I just wasn't standing close enough. Super Bomberman 2. Wow, look at this gritty Bomberman who's seen some shit. Oh my god. This is a Bomberman that's woken up at like 4 a.m. yelling at whatever like caused a disturbance. Jesus Christ. Anyone who has played a Hudson Soft's Bomberman knows that it's a blast. Now the Bomber is they don't call the Bomber. The Bomber is back in a multiple stage sequel that's even more explosive than the original. Bigger and better puzzles, along with some dynamite modes of transportation, and 3 play modes. Give the game lots of variety and a whole new feel. It's a Junji Ito Bomberman. Yeah. Yeah. Man, so... I don't know. Has Bomberman ever come up in a previous issue? I don't remember. Bomberman as a kid used to be like my favorite series. I could not explain it. When I would go to the used game store and like buy a used game, I would always look for like a Bomberman game, which is wild because like they never really innovated that much, and several of them are not. Well, there goes the radio station again. All right, hold on. Why does this keep happening when I start to stream? What's... That's good. This is a good song. Anyway, I super duper love Bomberman for some weird reason, and several of the games were not that great. Probably don't need to play this though, because I mean it's back in the day when Bomberman was just place bombs, blow up bombs on a grid pattern. Magnet Bomber. First you'll come face to force field with a mini magnet bomber, then you'll meet his giant counterpart. The bombs that the bitty bomber set tick down with every second and try to pull you into the range too. The Fire Bomber. Slow moving Hulk. He can toss his bombs quite a distance. We also got, the Pretty Bomber. Pretty Bomber has her heart set on Bomberman, because this is the Super Nintendo area, and we don't know anything about character development. But it's about to explode, so steer clear. It's important to take the offensive and set lots of bombs when you battle the Mini Bomber. If you don't, she'll just follow you around with her heart on her sleeve, and the heart bombs will follow you too. We don't need to find the Bomber. Well, okay, Bomberman 64, maybe. Bomberman Hero, no. We don't need to find that. The Brain Bomber has some brain benders waiting for Bomberman in Stage 4. He has to carefully consider which blocks to destroy first so he doesn't unleash enemies too early or burn bridges that he'll need later. And then Stage 5 Plasma. Just shove him in the corner. Oh god, we're running out of room. And that's it. Now, here is a fucking video game. Killer... You may... This isn't your daddy's Mortal Kombat. This is Killer Instinct. I've literally only... No, okay. I was about to say I've only played Killer Instinct on the Super Nintendo, but then I remembered, no, actually I played that recent Killer Instinct that came out on Xbox One. And I actually think that game is super cool and very accessible, weirdly. Killer Instinct wowed the select audience that saw it at an Ultra 64 sneak preview at CES. And unbelievable was how viewers described its awesome animation and flat-out stunning graphics. Now, you Nintendo Power readers can take your own exclusive sneak peek at a game that is destined to rule arcades later this fall as a midway title before it reaches homes everywhere when the Ultra 64 debuts late next year. Unbelievable, you say? Believe it. No, the fighting game where you turn into animals was Bloody Rage. Bloody Rage. Which is also not a good series. No matter how great the graphics or how graphic the sounds, a fighting game is only as good as the action it delivers. Killer Instinct delivers a new standard that's way beyond anything you've seen before. It's not just a showcase for the incredible talents of the Ultra 64 either, it's a game for the fighting game purist. All 11 characters have well over 50 ways to land combinations, and while Super Street Fighter II boasts 7-hit combination punches, Killer Instinct characters land killer combos that deliver from 3 to 13 hits, and possibly beyond. The numbers are bigger, that means it's better. God, did this actually ever come out in the 64? Let me take a quick look. Hold on. I'm curious. It did. Killer Instinct Gold. Alright. I'll definitely take a look at this because, I mean, I just played Mortal Kombat II and I'm still mad about it because it feels like garbage. I bet this feels just so much better. A fighting game on the 64, it can only be good. And I gotta play as Werewolf, everyone's favorite Killer Instinct character. God, this game actually has some like incredible names though. Spinal, Fulgore, Meltdown. Isn't that supposed to be Cinder? Huh? And isn't Werewolf supposed to be like Sabrewulf? I feel like I know nothing about Killer Instinct, but I think even I know that these names are just wrong. And then Jago is like the Ryu of the game, or at the very least he's the character like you start with in the new Killer Instinct. TJ Combo, such a good fucking name though. God, Killer Instinct is good, I say, having played none of it. It's your average Joe with not so average muscles. He's out to build a reputation for himself. Alright, let's look at some Killer Instinct. Hold on. Actually, I should verify that my business is set up correctly. Oh, it doesn't say gold. That's unfortunate. The Killer Instinct thing was really good, I'll give it that. Oh, okay, it just... oh, I started the arcade mode. Alright, well... Alright, sure. We've got... Folks, I'm here at EVO. I got my Killer Instinct set up, all hooked up and ready to rock. We're gonna do Sabrewulf mirrors all night. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I'm playing on a totally real 64 controller, which is designed for fighting games. Also, that's something I desperately need to admit, and that's I actually have zero idea how to play Killer Instinct, and the only time I enjoyed playing Killer Instinct was the new one that had auto combos. This one's got a werewolf in it, though. So that's good. Let's look at a different character. Wow! Wow, this is a video game. Alright. This is also... not, like... Who was the big rock boy in the new Killer Instinct? I forget his name. He was definitely a new character. It's gonna bother me that I can't remember his name, because that was the character I was just like, oh, hell yeah, this guy rules. Aghanos, yeah, that was it. He rocks. Whoa, the arena explodes. I appreciate that this Killer Instinct being on the 64 didn't go for the 8-way run system. Like, that is something they easily could have attempted to do, and it could have been just absolutely terrible. But, nope, they just went... Oh, wait. Sorry, I just saw the camera shift for a second, so maybe I've spoken too soon. Sabrewulf is such a good boy, though. Yeah, the new Killer Instinct is really good. I mean, from what I played of it. Alright, let's do one more. Sabrewulf is so good that they just gotta keep making us fight him over and over, because they realize just how good he is. I don't know what the block button is. This is a big problem. Oh, I guess it's just back to block. Alright. That's how you beat up a werewolf. Oh no! Oh no, what is happening? TJ Combo, where are you going? Well, TJ Combo was killed by Dracula, so I think that's gonna be it for Killer Instinct. A very brief look, but I mean, where do you go from there? Really? I had more fun with that than I did Mortal Kombat 2, even though I knew even less of what I was doing in that game. Alright. Pocky Rocky 2! I might take a quick look at this. I really enjoyed the first Pocky Rocky, but I never played this. Wow, you're loud. Hold on. What's audio balancing? Who knows? They're back! Pocky Rocky 2 is Natsume's follow-up to its original action-adventure game for the Super Nintendo. In the first game, players had to free Rocky's fellow Nopino goblins from a force that had taken over their minds. In the sequel, the two must rescue Princess Luna from a forced marriage to an evil tyrant. Players will surely have their hands full with this shoot-'em-up fare. Yeah, so just, like, Pocky Rocky was just, like, sort of like a twin-stick shooter, kinda. It's been a while since I played the first one. I mostly played it with a friend, but I really enjoyed it. Rocky's got some new friends. Oh, hold on. Yep, here we go. They know what a tanuki is. I'm just gonna point that out and then scroll away, and we'll look at a different page. Powered Up Rocky. Usually a sequel to an entertaining game means there's twice the fun, twice the action, and twice the challenge. And Pocky Rocky 2 is no exception. The bosses that Pocky must fight on her way to rescue Princess Luna are especially tough, and she'll have to rely on her partners more than ever. That's neat, they got little maps. This is a good bot. Look at this. Good goblin. Chef Cannibal. Look at this good boy. Foxy seems sly at first, but if Pocky puts her sharp mind and quick reflexes to the test, she and her partner can beat Foxy at his own game. First, throw your partner repeatedly while avoiding the flaming balls. I just like to look at the art for all these like old games that I don't know anything about, really. Like, if it's a game that I would be reading the magazine and I know this is a game I'm never gonna play, I still like to like look at the art. Just like, I don't need another strategy, but like, oh, you got a High Point Peach and Pocky Rocky 2. Like, I don't care. Just I want to see. Look at this good boy. I want to read a little bit about the boss. Impy isn't wimpy. Like, that's a good line. Stage 5 boss. The Stage 5 boss of Volta is the God of Thunder, and thunder and lightning are his main weapons. Pocky should just shoot, shoot, shoot. This is also a Pokemon, I think. I don't know its name. Oh, weird. This page got a little cut off. What? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. My page just got a little messed up. Why does this happen sometimes? Is this supposed... Alright, hold on. There we go. Fixed it. Damn, that's a big demon. Demon Gate looks frightening, but he doesn't move fast. Stand in the middle and shoot, and dodge the rock balls. Oh, I like these little traditional, like, style drawings, like here, Japanese Goblin, Yuki Onna, Snow Lady, and then like a Kappa over here. Hold on, did I miss any, like, in the couple pages back? Yeah. Tanaka GG. Yeah, I think this is the only ones, really. That's cool. Those are nice little drawings. Any other pages for this? Oh, weird. I guess the pages were only, like, Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the preview, and I see... Maybe these giant spreads are why, this giant poster is why these pages got a little hecked up in order. Alright, I actually do want to take a very quick look at, Pocky Rocky 2, just because I enjoyed the first game. I'm curious if, this is more of the same. If I could find the damn thing. Was it Rocky? Pocky? Rocky? Oh, it's probably... Sorry. Oh, no, here we go. I'm just blind and couldn't find it. So I'm an enormous doofus. That's sort of a title. Oh, that's a nice little jam. I'm into this. Alright. Let's not spend too much time on that. Oh, hell yeah. Intro cutscenes. Can I skip it? Yes, I can. Because, God, that text is slow. Oh my God, really? No. I just want to play the game. Oh my God, this takes a while to start. Oh, I get to choose my partner. Let's choose this girl. Why not? Here we go. Alright, now this is the Pocky Rocky I remember. Bomber Bob! Oh man. Guys, I have great news. Pocky Rocky is still really cool. Come on, Bob, aim up. Clown. Oh yeah, I have a melee attack too. It is. It really is. Oh, the goblins. Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about your room. I recommend you go right. Well, I'm gonna go left. Because I got things to do and people to see. Oh no, Bomber Bob. He's gone. I killed him. Where is the modern reboot of Pocky Rocky? For real. I don't know. Japanese, like, inspiration is back in a big way. People love that anime shit. Bring back Pocky Rocky. They'll sell like hotcakes, surely. Alright. I mean, this Pocky... How much of Pocky Rocky do you really need to see? It's good. It's a good game. You should play it if you haven't. I'll recommend it. Alright, now. These giant-ass Donkey Kong Country posters. Probably why the pages got a little fucked up. Coming only to your Super NES from Nintendo. I love how they keep calling it the Super NES. They don't call it the Super Nintendo. They don't call it the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. They call it the Super NES. Constantly, forever, and always. This is a really good poster, though. I would have totally put this poster up on my wall as a kid if I had this magazine. Donkey Kong Country is a good game. Donkey Kong Country 2 is a great game. We already know how I feel about Donkey Kong Country 3. Oh yeah, it's that sports section we know and love. The thing that we definitely care about. Oh boy, that's a lot of text about sports games. Yeah. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Zip. Trophy edition. Coach Soaker. 30-gallon capacity. 30 by 30 squirt scope. 2-player adapter. Auto icer. Compatible with all sports drinks and bodily fluids. This is probably not a real product, unfortunately. There's like really only one sports game that I'm like on the prowl for, but it is not out at this point. Or actually, no. If we ever see NBA Jam, I'll play that as well. But I mean, I don't. Sports doesn't do like even as a kid, I would have just went like and just like breezed past this. I like this shot though. Shot of the card, people cheering. Or my page is still messed up. Yeah, hold on. Wait. Yes. Alright, hold on one sec. Because this should end here and then bleed into Blackthorn. We got all that fucking sports out of the way. Who cares? Let's look at a real video game for real video gamers. Blizzard's finest product, Blackthorn. Kyle Blackthorn is having a serious identity crisis. An intricate storyline is woven around this character, and it places him in two entirely different realms. Is he a modern-day, highly trained legendary mercenary? Or is he the twin son of an otherworldly king who was sent to Earth to avoid an untimely demise in a world that was falling apart at the seams? Either case should prove to be enough to build a game upon, but it turns out that both are true. What a bonus! Interplay's manual for the game goes into great hold on, I thought this was a Blizzard game. Interplay. Blackthorn. Wow, if I typed Blackthorn correctly, that might have helped. Yeah, developed by Blizzard. Published by Interplay. Got it. I don't know. I kind of dislike when like publishers take credit for the game. It just bothers me in some weird way. For this review, we're going to stick with the gameplay, which, by the way, is very cool. Blackthorn is a game I'm just weirdly into. It's a really good piece of artwork. I just love that his name is Kyle Blackthorn. What a bad name. I need to see some more good art. Please tell me there's more. Nope, just maps. You'll use a lot of hover bombs, then destroy the steel doors to take out the big blue war orcs. Whew. Yeah, it's unfortunate there's not more good art. It's just like, here's some maps, here's some screenshots. We're talking about the game, which is fine if you're trying to like sell the game, but like the thing that I love is just like, I know this is official art, but like, look at that. That's a good scene. Nope, I went in the wrong direction. Don't shoot! They're joined by fellow Androthi in the tree. Be nice and don't shoot them. There's no such thing as friendly fire. You may get mad and shoot back. Kyle may end up questioning himself as to whether or not he should continue his quest or not. The road ahead will not be an easy one, that's for sure. Eekers are plentiful. I love those enemies, the Eekers. Alright, so yeah, I want the actual spread for Blackthorn is a little on the disappointing end, but I absolutely want to take a look at Blackthorn because this game is just something I'm weirdly into. I think it's fine. I don't think it has aged super well, but I just think it's cool. That's a good silhouette. Could use to know the controls. I'm pretty sure this game doesn't use like an ammo system at all. I'll just blow it all. Let's watch a little bit of this, but then move on to the actual gameplay. Like, this is good. Like, the pixel art here on this, like, look at that. That looks tight. The dude's like got holes in his arm. Where's the modern Blackthorn reboot, Blizzard? Yeah, okay, we've seen enough of that. This could go for a while, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright, so let's shoot. Oh, okay, we have directional shoots. Let's draw and stow, because of course that's a thing. There's our Prince of Persia jump, our Prince of Persia fall. Prince of Persia is just such a weird inspiration to take, honestly. I don't think the original Prince of Persia games are that good. It's because of the weird jumping physics. Nope, that's not what I want. I want to talk to you. And I... Nope, I'm just going to jump off screen. Okay, I was just seeing I wasn't, like, pressing the wrong button and canceling out dialogue or something. Is there, like, a run? Yeah, there we go, run. Oops. It's got this like weird little cover system where you hold up, just like hide in the background for a hot second. A weird game. A weird game that I'm just like weirdly into. I should like actually sit down and like play this sometime. Oh god, that's always shoot backwards, isn't it? Alright, hold on. No, I tried to talk to him. Fuck. I tried to talk to him. What does this item do? Yeah, restore some health. That's fine. That's probably okay. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Alright, let's wrap this up. I want to try killing this guy real fast. Oh god. Where does this go? Oh god. Don't like that I gotta be out of cover in order to draw my weapon. No, no.
What a wild game. Alright, yeah, I mean, that's Blackthorn. It's just like a curiosity more than anything. If you haven't seen Blackthorn before, there it is. It's a weird, cool game that Blizzard has never, like, done anything with. Imagine a world where Blizzard took... I mean, I guess Interplay might have some weird rights and stuff like that, but imagine a world where Blizzard took their old games like this and Rock and Roll Racing, which is like... Now it's on Battle.net, and you can play it on PC. That would be tight. That would involve them making good decisions. Anyway, what do we got next on the docket? We got Aerobiz Supersonic. I could not read what this word was. This art is something. Oh my god. Is this just like a plane simulator of sorts? Aerobiz Supersonic from Koei offers the players a wide range of options, including 4 different challenging scenarios, so it's important to set your game up to best fit your skill level. As you improve, challenge yourself with the toughest skill. This looks like some kind of like... Yeah, here we go. You're the CEO of a new airline, like a plane airline simulator. Weird. Anyway, I was trying to say earlier, this art is buck wild. This person who drew this may have seen another human before. At some point, I guess. It's questionable, though. Weird. I have never heard of this. Like, sit-in meetings? The company board of directors knows what they're doing. Call a board meeting. Wow. I've never really played, like, any of these kind of, like, simulator games. Like a business simulator. I mean, Stardew. Harvest Moon, it's a farming, like, I mean, like a business simulator I've never done. Weird. This captain is extremely excited to be flying the plane. This is not a game I have any interest in playing. I apologize to anyone out there who, like this kind of stuff, but boy, is this not my thing. Oh my god, sitting in board meetings, planning flights. Good lord. All on the Super Nintendo. Buck wild. That's it. That's all of it. Here's Vortex. God, is this like... Hold on. Well, it looks like a mech game for one. But when I think... Oh, it's a Super FX game. Okay, now I had to play this. The same design team that collaborated with Nintendo on Star Fox, Argonaut Software, also did the programming in Vortex. If you're a Star Fox fan, you'll notice similarities. I'll fucking love the Super FX chip. It's so bad. Hell yes. Sorry, when I saw the name Vortex and I saw this really crappy background, I was thinking like, oh god, it's that Spectre game again. That weird tank game that was awful and had like no visuals. But this I gotta play. This is incredible. It's even got its own comic book. You two know what's at stake here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just like fucking Star Fox. Hell yeah. The warrior Crixus. Your first fierce encounter of the game comes with the guardian of the interdimensional vortex, Crixus. There's no messing around in this battle. It's a head-to-head knockdown, drag-out, firepower battle. Morph into the hard shell when being attacked. Yeah, wait. I gotta look at this. Oh man, do I gotta look at this. Nintendo Power, you've done it again. You sold me on a video game. Do we have any more pages? Yes! Spartacus! Planet Magmimo. Magmamo. There's really no time to waste in Voltaire. You only have 150 seconds to reach the end. Yeah.
Alright. Oh man, whatever that is, that looks cool too. Oh man, we gotta look at all these games. Hold on. I gotta look at Vortex. Fucking love the Super FX chip. I really hope Stunt Race FX shows up in one of these magazines at some point. I would love to play that. This is a really good theme. Like, I love that, like, subtle, like, background noise they got going on. Yeah, okay, I got it. Oh man. What a good boy. Okay, got it. I definitely know the controls. Let's rock. I'm not looking at the controls. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, let's just go to training. Let's just get a feel for this fucking video game. Oh yeah, that Star Fox frame rate. Let's roll. Okay, so the jump button just makes you turn around. I mean, I've always said that more games should utilize the Resident Evil auto turn function. This controls like fucking garbage. Here we go. Yeah. Brake on. Thrust on. Here we go. Oh man, this feels bad. But in like the best ways. Land burner. Oh hell yeah, I'm a fucking steamroller now. Still got that shitty turn jump. What? Why does this move like make the camera stay behind? Why? Why? What is going on? How have I never heard of this? Like, it's from the makers of Star Fox. I mean, it's probably because it plays like total dog shit, but I mean, what doesn't? Hard shell. Still got that jump. Oh, this, I have no attacks. This is just the don't take any damage form, I guess. Independent limb control, sure. This rules. Okay, let's go do like an actual mission. I just want to like, I'm not gonna live more than 10 seconds, but oh my, yeah, oh, I guess I've been taking damage this whole time. How do I quit? By hitting the restart button on the console. I want to do like an actual mission. I just want to hear if there's like a new song, because like legitimately the music in this game has been pretty good so far. Yeah, Star Fox being a more linear game almost certainly helped. And not having like 11 different forms that have like no difference and are garbage probably helped. The music in this game is good, though. Like, actually. I mean, like, it's not, like, as inspiring as, Star Fox, but I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. I have enjoyed my time here with... Yeah, here's the map. It's a straight line. I have enjoyed my time here with Vortex. I do not regret taking a look at that game in the slightest. Will I play it again? Probably not. Will I tout it as one of the greatest Super Nintendo games ever made? Absolutely. What do we got next? Whoa, a Ninja Gaiden that can use... Hold up. Fuck me. Alright. Shien's Revenge by Vic Tokai. It lets the player fill the shoes of a mighty ninja while he fights off hordes of enemies from a first-person perspective. Oh my god. It's a point-and-click shooter. Alright. Got it. In a land torn by civil wars, Shien and Asuka have protected the people with their ninja powers just when it looked like the fighting would end. An evil power appeared and kidnapped Asuka. Oh no. So there's like, this is like one of the whitest ninjas I've ever seen. This is a 50-year-old dad on the homeowners association complaining that his neighbor's garbage has been left out for too long. The first things that like drew my eyes on this page was like, I accidentally flipped to this page. I'm like, oh shit, a ninja game. Do we have like a new shinobi on our hands? We'll take a look at it later. And then I'll see like you can control this with a mouse. I'm like, oh what? Huh? It turns out it's because it's like a clicker, like an arcade shooter. So I'm actually a little bit less interested in that now. Because shooters on, like, I've never really been a big fan of, like, light gun shooters. Unless I actually have, like, a physical gun in my hands. Like, I love, like, Time Crisis at the arcade. But do I want to play these kind of games on a console? Not in the slightest. This is some good-ass art, though. Get a load of this boy. Sawtooth. You can hit Sawtooth anywhere on his body with either your knife or throwing star, so he isn't too tough to beat. To defeat him quickly, defend against his shots, and use a slash attack while he charges at you. Oh yeah, look, this is a good boy. Cow. He's hungry. He wants you for a snack. Wolf. Alright, hold up. My favorite demon, Wolfgang. A cruel general who's dedicated his entire existence to the pursuit of evil. His body has long been consumed, and only his spirit remains, but your magical weapons are still able to defeat him. Oh, here we go. Whoa, wowee. Hold on. This is actually, like, super cool. Hold on. How far are we into this magazine? Page 70 of... Oh, we're over. Alright, let's take a quick 5-minute break while I refill my water and feed my cat, and then we're going to take a quick look at the making of Donkey Kong Country, which I'm actually quite interested in. So, we'll be back in a moment. I forgot to set up the appropriate back screen. There we go. So we'll be right back. And we're back for more hot Nintendo Power action. Get it started. We're going to take a look at how they made Donkey Kong Country look so goddamn good. The graphics that absolutely blew people away and stand up to this day. The video game jungle is full of surprises. When Nintendo unveiled the trophy from its latest Safari, the world learned just how spectacular those surprises could be. Donkey Kong Country stunned everyone with its 3D graphics, the sophistication of the game unrivaled in the 16-bit arena. But even more surprising, it surpasses even the best offerings from the 32-bit and 64-bit game platforms. 1 second I realized sitting down that I actually forgot to feed my cat. This will take like 2 seconds. So I just saw her wandering around and she's mad. Alright, cat fed. Don't worry, we're back in business. How did Nintendo do it? We're not going to read this whole article, but like, I'm actually, because like looking at this image over here, I'm like, oh, that's actually really neat. All graphics elements exist in 3D in the computer. So like, I think that looks really cool. We use big computers to make sprites, yeah. Characters in DK Country are so lifelike that they exist with actual skeletons. Hold on, I see some words here that I want to... Why was digitization and the traditional methods of creating sprites considered to be so limited? The answer to that lies in the methods for creating frames of animation. In the digitization process, actual film is taken of a subject, like Shaquille O'Neal in Shaq Fu, or the martial arts experts use in Mortal Kombat II. The individual frames of film are scanned and entered in digital form into the program. The movements cannot be altered. A digitized sequence of frames showing an actor's kick is carved in stone, so to speak, and you would be limited to real models. What Rare wanted to have was the freedom to make its characters perform any sort of action, including outrageous or impossible moves, and to do that, you had to be able to manipulate every element of a character. Using traditional digitizing techniques would have required a real gorilla who would be trained to grimace on command, perform somersaults, or give high fives, a daunting and expensive task, not to mention the smell, mess, and vast banana budget. So yeah, I mean, they used a computer to make sprites and then did that. I legitimately think Donkey Kong Country looks cool. I know some people have kind of like come around and went like, oh, actually they look pretty bad, but honestly I still think the DKC games look really good. Look at that high-res Diddy. Computer, could you generate me the highest resolution Diddy possible? Nintendo and Rare had to invest heavily in equipment and talent. The first step was to create the ultimate game development studio. As luck or foresight would have it, Nintendo already had been moving in the right direction by forging a relationship with Silicon Graphics for the Ultra 64. The Ultra 64 is such a bad name. I'm glad they took that out and just called it the Nintendo 64. The grandpa of all games. One of the greatest parts of DK Country is the humor. And the funniest material in the game comes from the old ape himself, Cranky Kong, the original character from the arcade game who was returned in special areas of DK Country to dispense his age-old wisdom. Back in his day, Cranky had only 3 frames of animation. He was darn pleased to have that many, not like these newfangled games. Cranky is the only one of endless surprises DK Country offers player
in its 32 megabit world. Next month, Power will give you the first in-depth look at the gameplay and stages of this 800-pound master. Oh no, did the cartridge itself weigh 800 pounds, or did it cost 800 British pounds to buy? I guess we'll never know. I think Donkey Kong Country is cool. Secret of Mana is a game that other people think is really cool, but honestly, I've actually like never played it. Oh wow, this is picking up like halfway into the game. The final episode. They've been covering Days of Mana for a little bit. Yeah, I can take a look at Secret of Mana real quick. I probably won't put too much time into it, because, like, I mean, it's an RPG. I think I've played, like, the first 10 minutes of Secret of Mana, where you, like, you know, you wake up by the tree, and shit happens, I guess. I don't know. I do like to start that. Wow, look at this. This is a good boy. This is a good boy. I love these drawings. This is a good boy. I just want to pet all of these good boys. Look at these good helmets. Shit, these are some good helmets. I don't want to pet this boy, though, because I think that would really hurt my hands. Petting a big ball of fire. This is a pet. This is a boy I don't want to pet. That's a quick way to lose a hand. Oh, man. We can take a quick look at Secret of Mana. I'm just curious how much further this spread goes. Bunch of rings. I love that, like, old games had, like, drawings for, like, here's what we want the armor to look like, when either that's straight up never going to be feasible on a Super Nintendo because of sprites, or two, they just don't display on your character at all. So, like, what's the point? But I love it. Oh no, spoilers. It was the Mana Tree speaking, revealing many secrets. My father, it seems, had been the Mana Knight Saren, the spirit of my mother, also of the Mana Tribe, had become the Mana Tree. I was destined to well, I mean, the game was just spoiled for me. Do I really need to play it at this point? I know how it goes. Alright, let's take a very quick look at Secret of Mana, because I know at the very least people are probably going to appreciate, like, just seeing that game again. I know it's a really cool game for some people out there. Nice little theme. Not a particularly inspired attract mode, it's just the title of the game and the credits. Unless it's about to... There we go. Let's get into the actual gameplay, though. I am glad that more came out of the... Okay. Out of the track mode. Oh, this is just Final Fantasy VI. Can I skip this? Not at all. Well.
hero with the mana sword smashed the forest. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, have you guys heard of, like, the emulator mod that has come out recently? It's not out. I think it's still being worked on, but there's some articles and videos put out about, like, people improving Mode 7 so it, like, actually, like, scales up excessively well. Let's see if I can find it while this goes on. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I found the video. Hold on real quick. Once we're done here, I'm going to play a quick video on stream, because I think it's something that's actually, like, really interesting. Okay, yeah, this is this starter secret of mana I knew. There's water, and I thought it was near a tree, but I guess not. Funky jams for the start. Ass. Oh, come here. Come here. Gotta go all the way back around. Yeah, got it. Uh-huh. Can't believe how bad I am at Secret of Mana. Oh, was I not supposed to go this way? Nope. I guess I was supposed to go further down. God damn it. Yep, you got it. Didn't realize it's possible for someone to be this bad at a fucking Super Nintendo RPG. No, can't go down that way. Can I go down this? What? How do I get up? What? Well, that's Secret of Mana full. So I don't know where I'm going. I can't go that way. Can't go this way. Oh, I can't go this. No, I can't go that way. I don't know where to go. I'm stumped. There's nowhere to go at the start of Secret of Mana. Can't go this way. The sword keeps calling for me. My dude looks at it and then says nothing. Can't get off the bridge this way. I try to go up this way and he goes, nope. Okay. Oh, okay, here's the problem. So here was the problem. Let me explain it real quick. I would try to walk up, right? And he goes, oh shit, the village is this way. I need to find something first. So I was like, oh, up is not the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, the sword is down this way. Let's go. And then if I try to go back up this way, again, he interrupts. This is bad game design. I'm gonna throw, let's get the sword. You know what? Let's not get the sword. Let's end the stream right here. Let's end it right here just to make people even more mad. Alright, so I want to show people real quick, this emulator thing I was talking about that I think is actually, like, super cool. Yeah, someone in chat earlier, yeah, Beast Nest said, or they said Beast Nest is the emulator in question. Let me, here we go. So, there's a mod for Mode 7 that, like, makes it scale up so much better. And it just looks crazy. Like, I think this is a beta. Yeah, this is a beta. So, like, there's still work to be done. Like, it does get jittery at times, but it looks whack. It's great. I don't know. I just wanted to show this off because I think it's super cool. And I would love to see what other games look like once this is done being worked on. The only video they have for it right now is Pilot Wings, I think. So, or at least it's the only one I've seen. I think this is super cool. But yeah, we'll move on from that. Now, what do we got next? Now that I'm done impressing everyone with my fantastic Secret of Mana skills, classified information. Everyone's favorite code. Let's find a good code to put in. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. Sure. Same. Man, that was a bad time in fighting game history where it's just like, not everyone can play as the same character. Like, you gotta put in a code. I think Street Fighter fucking did that back in the day. It sucked ass. So stupid. Let mirrors happen. God. Lester the Unlikely, everyone's favorite platformer. Oh man, a lot of bad games to pull from here in today's issue of Counselor's Corner. Not classified information. Ninja Warrior sound test. That's the one that's jumping out at me the most. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That's not the number 3. Pull up the list. I want to see the list of Giant Bomb Scientific list of best. I was just watching it like yesterday. I don't think this was. They have not played this. This is a beat 'em up. What did I miss the issue that this had? Someone corrected me. All right then. I must. It was either an old episode and I don't remember it, or I must have just straight up missed it. Oh, okay, here's the problem. I was getting confused. So, this is for a game called King of Dragons. Tournament Fighters up here. Okay, gotcha. I still don't remember this being played on Giant Bomb. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that episode because I don't remember this game in the slightest. Alternatively, I could just play this game and see if it refreshes my memory and then put in this code. Because what other codes do we have to work with, actually? Oh, man. Oh, man. Not a lot. Ooh! Actually. I see two things that are interesting to me. First off, I don't know what the Peacekeepers is. It looks like a beat 'em up. I don't know. This name just stood out to me, and I was like, whoa, what is this? But actually, Ninja Gaiden Shadow. I didn't know there was a Ninja Gaiden game on the Game Boy until, like, literally within the last week when I was just booting up random Game Boy games, and I came across this, and for some reason, I was just like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. So I think I'm going to boot this up and then put in the sound test sheet. So, actually, yeah, let's do that. Hold on. It's just a weird little thing I'm into, so. Like, I just thought the title graphics were really cool. It's got the good Ninja Gaiden song for the attract mode theme, and some of the enemy animations were really cool. And I was looking for an excuse to show it off, and here it is. Let's do it. So I think this is the Ninja Gaiden 2 theme. Or Ninja Gaiden 1. Yeah, it's Ninja Gaiden 1. After there's the intro part where the two guys run at each other, and then after that, it's this theme. I just think it's a good theme. And it translated well to Game Boy. Sorry, I just want to watch this again. It's really cool. then the title just has a really cool graphical effect. Yeah, yeah, look at that. Ah, that's cool. All right. So on title screen, hold right B and A, and then press start. Nope. Fuck. Oh, I was not focused on the window. Come on. Yeah. Sound test. That's cool. It's got like the like an equalizer. This rocks. This is awesome, actually. It's got that classic boss theme. Oh yeah, I'm into this. This is awesome. That's a cool. I like the equalizer effect on this. All right, let's. How do I get out of here? Oh, whoa! What did I just do? I think I broke it. All right, let me reset this real quick. I just want to take this as an excuse to play a little bit of Ninja Gaiden Shadow because I think it's really cool for a Game Boy game. Like the thing, I'll point out one of the things I first saw and I really liked about it. Like this first enemy, he comes on the screen and then he like looks back and waves at his friends like, "Hey, come on, let's roll." I was like, that's a really cool touch. I don't know. All of these guys do it, or some of them do, I guess. Like the background is really cool looking. The explosion is nice. I don't know. I just think I'm just really into this. I've seen other guys do the wave back before. I'm not there. That guy does it. And you do have like an up B attack where you just shoot like this giant wave of fire. I don't know. I think this is a really cool game. Come on, get out of here. We don't need to play this for very long. I just really wanted an excuse to play some Ninja Gaiden Shadow on stream, and I got it. So, yay. One sec. Someday I'll smooth out my streaming flow. I don't really know what changes I can make because I'm not a regular streamer. Guys, Teresa, please help me out. I've been playing Young Merlin. How do I defeat Spider and its offspring? Well, before you take on Spider in the Elven Hollow, exchange 3 wooden hearts for the snowflake at the heart tree in the Pinedale. You'll receive the snowflake when you trade in the 3rd wooden heart. Return to the Elven Hollow and find Spider and its nest. Use your mirror to distract little spiders that crawl from the nest, then use the snowflake to freeze everything in the area. Attack the nest with your silver star. The nest will thaw when you hit it, so you'll have to avoid the little spiders while your snowflake recharges. Keep hitting the nest with the silver star until you destroy it. When you do, Spider will leave. Cool! What is this game? What's this game? Equinox. How do I... digging the graphics in this game. Who's writing? Pat. Oh man, Pat's got a good head of hair. I want to get to the part where like it explains what games the counselors like. Ooh, Link's Awakening. Oh, hell yeah, Greg! Greg, rock that fucking mullet, man. How do I get the magic rod? Well,
From the entrance to Turtle Rock, walk up 2 rooms, then go right. Push the flashing block right to the wall, then up, go up 1, unlock the locked block, then go right 2 screens. Continue up 1, bomb through the wall, walk left through 3 rooms, unlock the locked block, go right 1, hook shot over the locked block, unlock it, take the stairs, exit, go down 1 to fight Blano. Cool. I don't know. I don't think that was written very well, but thank you for your assistance, Greg. For a second, I read this as, how do I defeat the Shadow Boy? How do I defeat the Shadow Boy? Oh man, Carrie going all out. How do I complete level 2-7? Here's a fucking map that I drew myself. I'm Carrie. I care about my readers. Oh man, do we not have the little blurbs about the readers? That's unfortunate. No. Power Players Challenge. What challenges do we have going on this time? As summer comes to a close, the best players around are still sending in some hot scores. What the What is your widest margin of victory against Germany in a one-player game in FIFA International Soccer? Oh, why Germany? Was Germany just the best team in FIFA International? What's your best score in Wolfenstein 3D? Oh, hell yeah. What's your best finish? Let's hold on. Oh, now I'm curious. Not my best, but I need real quick. Speedrun.com. If it loads, let's find out. Yeah, it does. Speedrun.com has been in a real bad way lately. Super Metroid. Let's see what the world record time is currently for the 100% category. Behemoth 87 currently has a real-time record of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 33 seconds in-game that reads as 43 minutes because the in-game timer is super reliable. Wow, that record was set 2 years ago. Not a lot of people vying for that position these days. Hell yeah, Alexander Marmelstein in New York, New York holds the, as of this writing, Tetris highest score in Game A with 861,972 points. Bomberman 2 high scores, sensing a little pattern here. Oh my god! Final Fantasy finished the game with 4, our favorite class, the White Wizard. People have done it. When did nuclear power start? I say, slamming down my mug. Googling 8-bit theater. Give me the wiki article for that. When did it start? It started in 2001. This magazine came out in 1994. This is not a Mega Man X finished the game with all items, not really much of a challenge. They're all just kind of like right there. Sorry, Mario Martinez. I don't think your accomplishment means that much. Oh boy. Tasmania for the Game Boy. Oh boy. Tasmania by Sunsoft gives players a chance to become one of Warner Brothers' most popular characters, Taz. Gobbling up everything in sight, his first Game Boy game offers hours of entertainment, with strong graphics and play control. I don't know, I've never really been big on Taz. He's kind of a one-note character. He spins fast and goes blah, 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 blah. Like, okay. What else you got, buddy? I guess it does make for good gameplay mechanics where you just spin and you can go fast, but he's never really been my character of choice. Oh god, Monster Clown. No, 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 no. Oh no. I was hoping this was gonna be the Super Nintendo, like,
beat 'em up game, but I think that's the Power Rangers movie game. This is a Game Boy beat 'em up. This can't be good. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I had a random thought. That thought being, I really gotta know if we get to hear the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme in Game Boy. So I actually want to boot this up real quick. You're gonna have to give me a moment. That's all I care about, honestly. I gotta know if we get to hear that theme. No. Oh, it is. It just sounds nothing like it. What if we stopped that and moved on? That wasn't as good as I was hoping. By the power of Zordon! Don't get trapped. I don't know. I've never really been a huge Power Ranger kind of guy. Like, I like it, but also it's not like it's something I ever kept up with. I feel like I could be a bigger Power Rangers fan, but I'm not. Oh no, look out! Chris BERMAN is back, and he's here to bust your kneecaps with a fucking baseball bat. Go to the set of the ESPN Sports Center, he's gonna bash your head in. Meet Chris BERMAN. Okay, I'm sure he was pretty big back in the day. I've literally never heard of this guy until right now, and it's just wild to me that there's a fucking Nintendo Power contest to go meet Chris BERMAN, every kid's favorite sportscaster. Oh, also you win all these ESPN games. That's not important. You get to watch a live SportsCenter broadcast and meet Chris BERMAN. But be careful, because he's got a bat, and he's very angry. Alright, hold on. I gotta fill this out real quick. A, please indicate, in order of preference, my 5 favorite Super Nintendo games. Oh god, off the top of my head. Oh geez. Alright, Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, Super Metroid, oh god, I'm running out. Link to the Past, and Breath of Fire 2. My 5 favorite Game Boy games. Oh god. Oh geez. Oh heck. Oh darn. Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Red, Ninja Gaiden Shadow because it's really cool, and Atomic Punk because I had it as a kid and I enjoyed it, and then someone stole it from me. And oh god, the Game Boy camera because it sucks ass. My 5 favorite NES games: Mega Man 2, Mario Bros. 3. And then Mega Man 2 3 more times. How old am I? 25 or older. Yep. Which system do you most often play multiplayer games? Super Nintendo, I guess. What is my favorite type of multiplayer game? Adventure question mark? Trivia question, what is Mega Man's normal color? Blue. Done. Slam it. When you play a multiplayer game on Game Boy, who do you play with most often? My friend. My friend and I would do a thing where I don't know why we did this, because in retrospect we both had our own fucking separate screens. but we had the link cable, and then we would sit in like opposite rooms and run the link cable under the door so we couldn't see each other's screens. The link cable's not very long, so we were both just laying on the fucking floor next to the door for no good reason. Whatever happened to the game link cable that came with your Game Boy Color? I don't know. It's gone, dog. It's been 25 years. It's not here anymore. Aliens took it. I'm done with that. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not. Anyway, that was. Hopefully, I win the trip to go see Chris Berman. I'll let you guys know in 2 weeks whether or not. Chris Berman! Here he is again. Chris Berman! Chris Berman! Here he is! Oh, Chris! Chris Berman! He's everywhere. Guys, third prize: Nintendo Power shirts and Chris Berman. You get doesn't as long as you send in your postcard, you get your own personal Chris Berman. Why is he all over this page? Oh man, top 20 Super Metroid is beginning to pull away from the pack at the top of the Super Nintendo chart. But NBA Jam is still putting up a good fight, as it should. NBA Jam is really good. Super Metroid Samus's battle against the evil evil forces of Xebes is throwing players everywhere. NBA Jam, Link to the Past, not doing so hot. Well, I mean, it's I'm just surprised at how low Link to the Past is, because like people seem to think it's one of the greatest games ever made. Mega Man X is fucking phenomenal. Little blue powerhouse won't let evil stand in his way. I'm glad that people recognize Super Metroid as one of the greatest Super Nintendo games ever made, though. Wario Land is alright. Link's Awakening. I legitimately do not remember if I ever mentioned Link's Awakening in any of these episodes before. Link's Awakening to me has been a real roller coaster of like, I first played that game and thought it was fantastic, and then as I got older and I like went back to it, I'm like, this game hasn't aged very well. But then like as I get older than that, I'm able to look past it not aging very well and going, it tried some weird things, and I'm into that. So like it's been like a real up and down. I'm really looking forward to that Link's Awakening remake. $60 though, I think. God, it's gonna be like a full title. Ooh, we'll see what they do. Again, why is Tetris 2? It fucking blows ass. Why has it been in the charts for 66 months? What the fuck? Tetris 2 sucks. Here's the sort of review section, I guess. Blackthorn, no price available, so I guess it's free. What were the positives? Great animation and terrific sound effects bring this game to life. Total fun. No one, not even the good guys, are safe from your wrath. That's true. I did blow up that guy once when trying to talk to him. Better play control than other games with this sort of animation, like Out of This World, Prince of Persia, and Flashback, but still a bit slow. Yeah, I've never really been into the Prince of Persia style control scheme. I think it's just, I understand what they were going for, but it's just bizarre to me. ESPN Speed World. Where's Chris Berman? Is this Chris Berman? I can't tell. Mortal Kombat 2. Suggested retail price $74.95. One sec. Inflation calculator. Inflation calculator. Find the US dollar value. If this is 1994. Let's. $74.95. So according to this inflation calculator, might be a bit off, but how would you guys like to buy a copy of Mortal Kombat 2, a real garbage feeling fighting game for let's say $128 US. Does that sound right to you guys? You want to spend that much on Mortal Kombat 2? It's got excellent graphics and sound, sure. Play control, no. All the fatalities, babalities, and friendship moves are included in their original form. Downside: depictions of violence may turn off some players. That's a bit of an understatement. Thanks, this and Night Trap. I mean, honestly, whatever. It's probably totally a good thing that we let people know, hey, this game should not be played by children. I've never played any of the Nobanagas. I can't. I'm at a point in the stream where I'm done speaking. I've never played any of those games. So Math Blaster! Fuck yeah! The game type, match edutainment. Math Blaster rules. Sink or Swim. Puzzle game from Titus. Sure. The idea is that you are aboard a sinking ship and must lead the passengers to safety. How does Super Bomberman fare? If you haven't played Super Bomberman 1 or 2 with 4 players, you haven't lived. Well, I guess I've just been living a lie. Folks, I have an announcement. I don't exist. I've literally never lived a day in my life. This has all been a long con to make you think that I'm a real human person. But the truth is, I've never played Super Bomberman 1 or 2 with 4 players. So, I will be leaving now. Troy Aikman, NFL football. He's not quite a Chris Berman, but you know, the Troy Aikman license will do. Oh, hell yeah, Vortex. Suggested retail price, not available. It's priceless. You can't put a price on Vortex. It's a beautiful game. Without going into details, Vortex is a game of galactic proportions packed into a highly powered Super FX game pack. Alright. The positives. Great 3D graphics with full rotation and freedom of movement. Lots of gameplay variety. Downside. Interior areas can be visually confusing. You could also put another downside here, and controls like garbage. Don't feel good. Oh man. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, negative. Theme bad. I was looking up here a second ago. It's like, this is supposed to be a wrestling game, but there's this weird screenshot here of, I think, they took a screenshot from World Heroes 2 and then accidentally put it up here in Hammerlock Wrestling. Whatever. Oh man, the ratings for Blackthorn are decent. Again, though, the way of rating is just imperceptible. It is impossible to parse any of this information. It's no good. Vortex. It should be high. It should be like 5 across the board, and then just like several zeros. Backwatch. What's coming up? Oh, it's our favorite Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy III. Oh no. They actually, okay, yeah. In Japan, this game was numbered Final Fantasy VI, and is reported to have sold millions of copies. We're going to call this one 3, and then realize for the next game that the habit cannot continue, and that we need to actually just call them their appropriate title. Final Fantasy III is a game that I immediately just started calling it 3. I started playing 6, and I don't remember how far I got into it, but it was fine. I don't know. I didn't play it back in the day. The first Final Fantasy I ever played was 7. Going back to this, in my opinion, is kind of hard, because Super Nintendo RPGs don't really do it for me. There was a lot for us to learn going forward. So I've never really stuck with 6. It's unfortunate because I would like to like it, but it's never clicked with me. I've fallen off of it a couple times. There's a lot of Super Nintendo RPGs I just have never finished. Like, I got, like, near the end of Chrono Trigger back in, like, 2010 or whatever, and I was like, this game's cool, and then I just stopped playing for no particular reason. The Super Nintendo RPGs just don't hold my attention anymore. I hear the Batman game on the NES is actually, like, extremely good. The Stampede stage of The Lion King positions Simba facing forward while the wildebeest charge straight ahead from behind him. The idea is to avoid being trampled. The 10 levels of play lead up to the confrontation with Scar. Spoilers! I haven't seen the movie yet. Everyone's favorite Uncharted game. Uncharted Waters. I thought Sparkster was a Genesis game. Although this pack pirate seems to recall a character called Rocket Knight for another game system, Konami insists that Sparkster is engaged in new activities in the Super Nintendo game. It's both, okay. So I guess Rocket Knight is the Genesis version and Sparkster is the Super Nintendo version. Alright, got it. Chaos in the Windy City. Michael may be out of the NBA and into the minor leagues, but his life is still an adventure. He must rescue his buddies who have been kidnapped in Chicago. You know a game I've still never played? Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. I started thinking about it because I was like, in my head I'm thinking, why is the city like so terrible? And I was like, oh, it was the Chaos Dunk. I was like, nope, that's Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, which I've still never played. Ugh, Indiana Jones. I don't know. Remember when games used to be based off of movies? And, like, none of them were good, ever. God, I hate the Delfino Plaza theme. It's just so repetitive. Sorry, there's, like, so much more that I could take. Oh, Lord. What games are coming out for the Super Nintendo? Anything good? Demon's Crest. Fall of 94. Future Zone, that game is not coming out. We've covered that in a previous episode, a previous episode. I don't know what issue we were reading at the time, but Future Zone, literally never coming out. We looked it up, and it turns out that game was fucking canceled in a major way. And there's like only 3 screenshots of it ever. Alright, what's coming up in the next issue that we're not going to read for some time? Mega Man... okay, yeah, this is the Game Boy one. Yeah, Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy. I got confused because, like, the Roman numerals these days are reserved for the Game Boy Mega Mans, but there's been previous issues that we looked at, like, really old issues, where they use the Roman numerals for, like, the classic Mega Mans, which really threw me off. Mortal Kombat 2 for the Game Boy. That's surely much better. Yeah, well, hell yeah, I gotta get these trading cards. Hold on. Where do I get them? Does it say on the next page? Oh no, these are just it. You just take them out of the magazine. Here they are. Get them straight out of the mag. Well, that's the end of the magazine. Oh, hell yeah, that's a great ad for repair. Fantastic. Cut that out, paste that on your wall. That's just a good poster. That's going to be it for the 8th stream of Nintendo Power Quest Volume 64. We looked at a lot of games. I'm surprised at how many games that we looked at. It's been fun. Thank you for watching. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next stream. Probably just pick another issue at random, like I did today. But that is a story for 2 weeks from now. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.